my healing chapter. A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point.
Yo, bitch, I'm such an old bitch. I'm like, hey, you guys, how do I work the live? You know, I'm barely on it. No, I did it. I did it right. Auntie, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all, this tea is boiling. So word on the street is that Iman Shumpert is not handling Teyana Taylor moving on, especially since the guy she's allegedly with now is none other than Aaron Pierre. Mufasa himself? And let's be real, the babies they could make? Whew, no wonder Iman is out here spiraling. But hold up, because what if I told you that this whole new romance might not be as perfect as it seems? And that some people think Teyana might just be using Aaron to stay relevant? Oh, this is about to get messy. So grab your popcorn because we're about to break this all the way down. Okay, let's start with the facts. Teyana Taylor has been popping up everywhere lately. I mean, she's rubbing shoulders with Hollywood elites, landing major acting gigs. Shout out to her role alongside Leonardo DiCaprio because, girl, what? And now, she's all cozied up with Aaron Pierre, one of Hollywood's next big stars. Coincidence? Some people don't think so. First, they were spotted at the 15% Pledge Gala back in February, and sources say the chemistry between them was off the charts. Then, they showed up together at the ABFF Honors in LA, where Aaron was receiving the Rising Star Award. But it wasn't just their presence that got people talking. It was the way Teyana leaned in close, whispering something in Aaron's ear before giving him a long, intimate hug before he went on stage. Y'all, people in that room were convinced that something is going on. And it doesn't stop there because these two have been spotted together several times since then. Now, if they were never that close before, why are they suddenly inseparable? Well, some say it's because this is more than a casual Hollywood friendship, but others are whispering that this might not be about love at all. See, not everyone is convinced that Teyana and Aaron are a real thing. Some people think she's only attaching herself to Aaron to stay relevant. Harsh? Maybe, but hear me out. One user on Twitter even said, Aaron Pierre fumbled hard. How do you go from being a rising star to dating Teyana Taylor, a washed-up divorcee with 2 kids? He should be with someone fresh and exciting, not someone using him for a second shot at the industry. Yikes. But honestly, this isn't the first time Teyana's been accused of trying to keep herself in the spotlight by who she dates. Remember when she was with Iman? Their whole relationship was like a reality show, publicized, messy, and filled with drama. And if we're being really honest, she's been in the headlines mostly for who she's linked to rather than what she's doing career-wise. And now suddenly she's all over Aaron Pierre, who just happens to be blowing up in Hollywood? But before we go accusing her of clout chasing, let's talk about the other side of the story. Because girl, if anyone deserves a fresh start, it's Teyana. And here's why. If you think Teyana's history is messy, then baby, you haven't heard about Iman's history. Because let's not forget, this man has been caught up in some wild cheating scandals. Back in 2016, a woman exposed Iman for allegedly having an affair with her for 2 years, which just so happened to be the same time he started dating Teyana. And get this. The woman even claimed that Iman tried to arrange a threesome with her and his teammate, Kyrie Irving. Chile. What? But that was just the beginning. In 2018, rumors started swirling that Teyana and Iman were having threesomes together, something she later confirmed. But guess what? That still wasn't enough to keep Iman from stepping out. And in 2022, a blind item hinted that Iman was cheating again, just days after Teyana announced they were splitting. Who? And it gets worse, because when Teyana finally filed for divorce, she exposed everything. She said that Iman was jealous of her fame, insecure about her success, and would even send her manipulative, cruel text messages every time she got attention in the industry. Girl, it got so bad that Teyana admitted she dimmed her own light just to keep the peace in her marriage. Let that sink in. And y'all, if that wasn't enough, Iman tried to get out of paying child support by claiming that Teyana was making more money than him. And he even demanded to take back the jewelry and gifts he gave her during their marriage. Petty much? The judge shut that all down real quick, though. So, now that we know what Teyana went through, is it really that crazy that she'd want to move on and find someone who actually respects her? But here's the real gag. Here's where things get interesting. Sources say that Iman is not handling this new situation well. At all. Apparently, he's been telling people that Teyana is forcing this relationship with Aaron, and that it's all for show. But some people think he's just bitter that she's moving on, and with someone who arguably has more clout than him right now. And let's be real, Iman has been looking real out of sorts lately. People have been dragging him for trying and failing to get into the podcast game, and his basketball career is over. Meanwhile, Teyana is glowing, thriving, and possibly dating a rising Hollywood star. Yikes. But before we wrap this up, let's address one more rumor, because apparently some people think Aaron Pierre isn't even single. Now, before y'all get too invested in this love story, there's been some talk that Aaron Pierre is still married to a white woman. Yup. Now, to be fair, those rumors seem a little old, and sources say that Aaron has been single for a while now, but still, the fact that this is even a conversation is wild. So, what do y'all think? Is Teyana really in love with Aaron? Or is this just a strategic move to keep herself in the Hollywood mix? Is Iman bitter, or does he have a point? And do we even believe that Aaron is really single? Whew, this tea is too hot, so let me know what y'all think in the comments below.